reviews. I can't keep this accent on for the whole of this vlog, so I think we'll revert to my normal voice. I think that's probably safe. How you been? So it's been 1 week since the last vlog. Hopefully we're going to do the weekly, do a bit of review of what's been going on and what's going to happen for the future. Okay, so that's got that straight. So we've managed to upload 5 videos this week, which is pretty good going, I should say. This video, I should have said right at the beginning, that's professionalism for you. This is called upload speed. What? Upload speed and new content frequency. I knew that. I was just doing that as a visual gag. I haven't really got the memory of a goldfish. Okay, yes, we managed to upload 5 videos this week, which is pretty good. 2 on the ZX Spectrum. First one being 3 weeks in, well, I'll do them in chronological order. First one is 3 Weeks in Paradise, released in 1986 by Microgen. I'll try and put a link up on the screen of each time I mention one of these. When I uploaded the video, I didn't know why it was called 3 Weeks in Paradise. It only occurred to me later as a dull moment that the reason for this is there's 3 characters in it and all their surname is Week, so hence 3 Weeks in Paradise. Check that video out. It's the 5th in a series by Microgen. My favourite in the series is Everyone's a Wally, but this is okay as well. Suffers terribly from colour bleed, but not bad for a game in 1986. Plays the Sorcerer's Apprentice all the way through, so check that one out if you haven't already done so. The next one is in 1988 by Electronic Dreams, no less. A conversion of R-Type on, well, originally came out in the arcades, converted to everything. This version is particularly tricky, and I make it look even more so with my suspect gameplay. But that's always going to happen. One day I might get lucky, but quite often it's going to be a little bit dodgy. And then moving forward, on the Commodore Amiga, I uploaded a review for a Let's Play, should you speak, of Body Blows. This pretty much split the market. Produced by Team 17. I quite like it. It doesn't compare to Street Fighter 2 on the other consoles though. To be successful in this one, you have to jump about a bit and then fight. Should be having a go at the sequel, Body Blows Galactic, this week going forward. Not quite as good in my opinion, but a few things lacking, a bit over-ambitious. But see what you think. Maybe make your decision on it as I try and show you as much gameplay as I possibly can. We brought you 1 game for the Game Boy Advance. Always like to touch on that. It's a very popular handheld at the time. And for a very popular series, I put on Need for Speed Underground. A little bit blocky, but the game works quite well for a handheld. Produced in 2003 by Electronic Arts. Probably going to have a look this week going forward, or maybe the week afterwards as the sequel, Underground 2. But all good retro gaming so far. And I brought you a pretty modern day game, the most modern one I've done so far, and that's from Zen Pinball. Played it on the PlayStation 3, although it is available on phone devices and tablets. I think it might be available on the Xbox, I'm not sure, probably under a different name. But yeah, Zen Pinball gave you the first of the Star Wars tables that they produced. There is 10 of them, so we might be going through all of those. But I'll focus on the one, New Hope. Had to turn the music off, of course. Might come up against some copyright problems, which obviously you don't want. So this is now we get into the main thread of the video. This has always gone on a bit longer than I thought. In the future, when I've got some better software, there'll be a lovely little background here, as opposed to me just standing here. So at the moment it's a bit like Star Wars without the green screen, and that'll be probably a bit rubbish. But we'll work on it. We'll work on it. But means as you go on. So this is a prototype, a work in progress. Now, it's always my aim to bring you, as well as these weekly vlogs, which bring a bit of a face to the whole thing, rather than, well, nothingness. What's also important, well, most important really, is the content. I want to bring you as much as I possibly can, but I am limited by my upload speed. A Spectrum game is the smallest files I upload. Typically, they take about 20 minutes, half an hour to upload. Seems like a bit of a long time to me. And then all the other ones tend to take about 3 to 4 hours. So I'm sure everyone else hasn't got this problem. I think it must be just my area. So to upload a game at 3 to 4 hours, and I've only got 1 laptop. I'm not a super rich person, but maybe that's something I could look into. Yes. So while one's going on, that got a bit wrong there. You didn't notice that. So once one's uploading, I could be working on another one, but 5's good going for me. Hopefully we try and stay at that level. PlayStation 3 games took a bit longer to upload. I think basically I need to find a smaller file size. At the moment we're working on Windows media files, I think they're called. I'm not sure how big MP4 files are. If you know, comment below. What's a good upload size? Because 4 hours is a bit too much. When I first started doing these reviews, I did Need for Speed 3 on the PlayStation 1, which I just pointed a camera at the screen. Tried to upload it at 1080p, and the upload time was probably a day and a half. That's ridiculous. So everything I upload now is at 720p. It's okay, it's not ideal, so we can find a way around that to update the quality, especially on the newer games, PlayStation 3, because I would have got a few of those. And no doubt at some point in the far future on the PS4, we'll do that. Should be able to bring you some reviews of iPhone apps as well soon, so hopefully that's in the mix. So yes, quite a few formats we're doing. So far we covered ZX Spectrum, that is super retro. There's Atari there, but I probably won't be covering those. Atari 2600 and beforehand. BBC Micro as well, and Commodore 64, which I probably won't touch on unless something crazy happens. Commodore Amiga we've been covered, similar to the Atari ST, although there was lots of competition at the time. Game Boy Advance, of course. Hopefully I should bring you some Vitas once I get a decent camera to sort that out. PlayStation 1 have been uploaded, should bring you some PlayStation 2 in the far-flung future. PlayStation 3, which I mentioned, which will continue on. And no real modern ones at the moment in time. But watch this space, it could change. So yes, this has already gone on a bit longer than I thought. So comment below with your thoughts. So that was, basically covering what's gone on this week and upload speeds compared to frequency of new content. So we'll do what technology allows. Hope you're enjoying the channel so far since its facelift about 6 months ago. Gradually learning a bit more as we go forward. Should be doing a few more of these vlogs. And till next time, of course, I wish you well, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Excellent.